friends, this is Miss Tiffany from the Miller Branch Library, and I have a very special friend with me today. Let's see if you can guess who it is. I have 3 clues. Number 1, he's small and fluffy. Number 2, he likes chasing criminals and his tail. Number 3, he's over at the cat burglary department. Can you guys guess who it is? This is Pawfficer Fuzz. He's with the Fort Smith Police Department. This is Officer Robin Shoptaw. She is Pawfficer Fuzz's partner. She's also over community relations. I thought I would give Pawfficer Fuzz a few questions. I'm going to interview him. Let's see what his answers will be. Number 1. Okay, Pawfficer Fuzz, are you ready for your interview? Okay. Have you gotten any good tales involving hairy situations? I'll pause while you think about it. Okay, I'm just moving on. All right, let's go to number 2. Pawfficer, you're looking feline good. How do you keep your perfect physique? Well, that was a good answer. He actually answered that one, thank you.
Yep.
Let's see if he keeps going. Oh man. How do you deal with someone who's giving you catitude? He's giving me catitude right now. How do you deal with someone giving you a catitude, Pawfficer? Anything? All right, I guess I'll just keep going. What is the most awesome thing that you've seen during your time with the police department? You must be kidding me. Come on. You gotta answer something. Okay, let's ask Officer Robin a question. Maybe she'll actually answer me. When Pawfficer is on the hunt and he comes across a clue, what does he do to let you know? Does he twitch his tail or does he perk up?
He usually meows a lot. He's very vocal.
Okay, not today.
Especially when he doesn't get his way.
Oh, what does he like to do for fun?
He loves to walk around the yard. He's very adventurous.
What does he like to eat?
He likes to explore. He loves to eat his cat food because he cannot have other treats, but he loves human food.
Oh.
But it's not the best for him.
Yeah.
But he loves to explore, and that's what he's wanting to do right now, is explore everything in here.
He wants to explore the library. He's a good kitty. He's giving me the eye right now. Can I read him a story?
I think he'd like that.
So today I'm going to read Pawfficer Fuzz's story, and it's called My City is a Fort, and it's written by Kathy Watson and illustrated by Stacy Bates. This is a story written about Fort Smith. My city is a fort, and as all kids know, a fort is a place where adventures grow. My fort was built by soldiers who made camp by the water and wagons that came west with their sons and daughters. My fort has a general, so salute when you stand and tip your hat to our marshals who are the bravest in the land. Oh. It's okay, it's just a book. Oh man.
Welcome to Fuzz.
In my fort there are lions, grizzlies, and birds all around, plus a fellow called a maverick who's rather new in town. My fort is a place where we can fish and ride. That looks like the Huckabee Center. There are a lot of places around Fort Smith featured in this book. Or spend the day going loop-de-loop on a giant water slide. Maybe that's Parrot Island. There's a Ferris wheel downtown. My fort is filled with music and art. Regional Art Museum. And many books. That looks like the Fort Smith Public Library right there, the main library. We have all the best food from all the best cooks. My fort is a place of friendship, of love and care, where we help our neighbors and we like to share. Look at this picture. That looks like Charlotte Tidwell. She's over Antioch. They help out a lot of people, giving them a lot of food. My fort has trains for the big and the small. There's the Creekmore train. And a trolley bus to ride if you want to see it all. My fort has cowboys spanning 200 years of time and a famous judge to keep all the outlaws in line. In my fort, we can build robots and explore what is new to see, then go out to the porch for a lovely Victorian tea. From my fort, I can see the future. From my fort, I can see the past. My city is a fort, and it was built to last. And here's some information about the authors. If you guys want to check this book out, you can check it out from the library. It's just an excellent book that shows a lot of different places in Fort Smith and a lot of great people that help out Fort Smith. I have a special treat for Pawfficer Fuzz. Since he helped me out today, I brought him some donuts. Do you like milk or coffee with them? What message would you like to tell the children of Fort Smith? Anything? Nothing. Oh well.
So last September-ish, the chief got a text from his wife. It was basically one of those funny texts that said 20 things you didn't know about police cats.
Yes.
And he laughed about it, but he's like, wait a second, we need a police cat. So the idea sprang from that. So he gave it to community relations, told us to research it. We found there is a major police cat in Troy, Michigan, Pawfficer Donut. And they actually developed the Pawfficer rank and the community relations aspect to the cat. So we contacted them, they shared all their information with us, and then we started developing our program from there. We decided we wanted to partner with Jen's Kitty Rehab because we wanted to adopt local. We partnered with them, they found some kittens for us, brought them to the station, we did interviews to see who would be the most outgoing, and because we were going to expose this animal to so many people and those types of things. So we found Fuzz, and we didn't name him at first, we let the community name him. We did a Facebook poll, and there were 5 different names, and Fuzz won out. And so then, since then, he has been on the Hallmark Channel, he's been in 2 national news stations, he's been in 5 magazines. He is quite the little superstar. The mayor swore him in. So he goes to, nursing homes, schools, any community event he's requested at, just to kind of open the conversation lines between people and police officers, and having him allows us something different. So you don't necessarily see the uniform and the gun and the badge and all that stuff. We're just people with this cute animal, and we have something different to talk about. So it really does help, especially with the children, on getting the message across on what police officers do and how we can help them and things like that. He really does a great job with that.
Tell me where you guys are going to go next.
We don't know.
I thought you had a birthday party.
Well, yes, we have a birthday party today.
Oh, okay.
What are you telling her? You want a donut? He loves donuts.
Do you actually give him donuts?
He used to get donuts, but now his diet has been restricted a little bit more. Yes, we've been doing, so since COVID, and we have to restrict the events and things like that, so we started wishing kids happy birthday and driving by. So we're still doing that, and Fuzz does make appearances at some of those birthdays. He doesn't go to all of them. We've done over 200 birthdays now since we rolled out that campaign. So he's been doing those things, but we're still, trying to feel out how things go with the virus on what we're going to be able to do as far as taking him to community events and things like that.
If someone has a birthday, how do they contact you to request an appearance?
Absolutely. They can email communityrelations@fortsmithpd.org.
Okay.
And just give us the date, child's name, around about time that they're looking at, and then we will respond back and see if we can accommodate. We definitely need a contact phone number as well, so and the address. But we'll get all that information. But the first step is to email communityrelations@fortsmithpd.org.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to add? Tell anyone?
Well, Pawfficer Fuzz is glad to be out and about again. I mean, he is used to going to events every day, but we want you guys to hang in there because we are all in this together, and we know things have been difficult and a little bit different. We had to, we're having to social distance and do those types of things, but everybody hang in there, wash those hands, wear your mask, and we'll get through this together.
Thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Be sure and check out the other fun programming at the library's YouTube channel. You can find it at www.youtube.com/Fort Smith Public Library. Till next week, bye-bye.